Now we've reached part 4, the pep talk. It's been about 20 days already, and you're starting to get the hang of it. Well done. Or is perhaps life getting in the way? The great thing is you're not alone, and we're here to help you keep up the good work. Let's switch gears for a while and check out your blood test results to see what happened when you put your body to the test. Log in at zenzinotest.com with your test ID. Remember, your first result is meant to be a wake-up call. Don't worry about your score, whether it's better or worse than the average. Our products are here to bring you back in balance. The second test that you take after 120 days is there to monitor your progress and give you a chance to make any necessary adjustments to your intake. So, what else do you need to do to qualify for those fast start bonuses? Log into your back office and check your status. Review your current results to see what you need to tweak to successfully reach all your bonuses. Remember, this is how you set the pace for your future team, so do your very best to reach the goals outlined here. The people who follow you later on are going to copy what you're doing right now. If you're reaching your fast start bonuses, your future team members will follow your lead. This is how you get the fastest growing teams. Our business is all about building relationships. People want to work with people they know, like, and trust. How do you establish that when opening the meeting? The deal maker to a successful first presentation is always to be interested rather than interesting. From the moment you set up the first meeting until you have enrolled a partner, you can sum it up like this. Focus on becoming friends. Connect. Try to pinpoint his or her needs, hopes, and dreams, and then transfer that insight when you book a follow-up to bring this person into the system. It's presentation time. Remember, a first presentation is formed within 30 seconds. Make yours matter. Smile, be polite, keep a good posture, and dress accordingly. If you have someone from your upline with you in the meeting, make sure to set the tone in a personal and natural, but professional manner based on how well you know the prospect already. Introduce your prospect and upline to one another and find some common ground between them. Ask questions according to the FORM format: family, occupation, recreation, message. If you've had setbacks or are new to the business, let your sponsor listen to your presentation a few times beforehand. Get feedback on what you might need to tweak in order to get a sign-up. What is your story? Everybody loves a good story. It's a basic human trait and a fundamental force when connecting with people and building a culture. You may start your presentation with a short 60 to 90-second story about your journey into this business. This will establish trust, and you can show how this has worked perfectly well as a part-time job for you. Most people have other jobs and need to hear how and why they can start out in this business during their spare time. Tell the prospect why you are doing this. What was in it for you? Be honest. Explain the dedication involved and potential sacrifices, but be very clear about the benefits too. You need to share an engaging, real, and action-oriented story about your journey. Here are some good questions to get you started in the right direction. Focus on what you're working on right now and what you are looking to change in your life, what you're hoping to accomplish. Consider an anecdote about when you first started taking the products and what your experiences were. The lesson here is this. If you hit the right note in the opening of your presentation, the whole meeting will run a lot easier. These are a few key sentences to start out with. As you know, might not know, I'm now working in fill in what you do. And I love it or dislike it because fill in what's relevant to you. The problem is this. Explain a relatable situation you're dealing with and what change you are looking for. So the reason I started this business in my spare time from home is because in 6 months from now I want to fill in your goal. You see, in just 60 to 90 seconds or less, you've told the story of why you do this and, most importantly, what the other person can get out of it. And that's the key. Most people come into these meetings with a question they need answered. Why am I here? What's in this for me? Let's work on your closing skills, what you need to say to seal the deal. Here are some open-ended questions that will keep the conversation going until you've set a date for the next time. Keep a curious mindset and ask what the other person liked the most in your presentation. A great way to get him or her to focus on the positive and let you know if there are any unanswered questions lingering. Ask what would motivate him to get started. Ask if he has any other questions. Also, make sure you start laying the groundwork for your next meeting by running through the various start kits and the get started meeting. Ask hypothetical questions such as, which kit would you pick? In our videos on how to do a customer presentation, short presentation, and business presentation, you will find the questions that we ask the prospect during these presentations. When wrapping up the presentation, we often want to repeat the questions that generated positive responses. Would you like to take a test and find out your results? Discover what omega 6 to 3 levels in your current diet supplements are giving you? Do you agree that investing in our health is one of the most important things we can do for ourselves? You could also choose to dig a little deeper and find out his or her long-term goals and ambitions. That gives you a perfect opportunity to reveal that you could help out in putting together a plan to make those goals come true.
Remember, the key is to work smart, not only hard. We strongly believe that success is built on setting up a routine, establishing good habits, and sticking to the plan. We've turned these beliefs into 14 leadership philosophies that we'll explain one by one later on. When you join the Zinzino system, you're going to learn and breathe the magic of duplication by following a range of methods that have proven to be very successful over and over again. One meeting should always lead to another, and our recurring events are a great next time to meet. Make sure to put the dates in your calendar and get your ticket for the next event. Let's take a look at this circle. You start off by writing down your contacts. Then you move your way towards getting customers, showing what the business is all about, getting started, and collecting referrals. The potential is unlimited if you follow the steps. Here's where you'll learn the secret formula of duplication. To build your business in direct sales smoothly, you need leverage, and you need to trust the process. That happens by following an exact system every time, an ABC of operation, so to speak. At Zinzino, we call it the pipeline. The first step in the pipeline is prospecting, reaching out to the people you meet every day, online as well as in person. Then you start adding prospects to your contact list of 100 plus people and work on strengthening your relationships with each one. The third step in the pipeline is making appointments with your prospects with the goal of getting them to commit to a meeting. Then comes the presentation. This is where you'll be introducing your prospect to the business and/or the products. In the follow-up meeting, you start building trust by providing answers to the questions that came up in the presentation. The last step is when you seal the deal and turn your prospect into a partner or a customer.
I hope you've enjoyed this session, as we're now racing towards the end of the 30-day getting started period, which will bring you closer to all those fast start bonuses. Next time, we will set up your first Go Core coaching session. We're so happy that you're now part of the Zinzino community, and we wish you the best of luck on your new journey in life together with us.